A star of TLC's Sister Wives shared a hopeful message after a devastating accident turned their lives upside down weeks after moving into their dream home. That star is Maddie Brownbrush, daughter of Janelle Brown and Cody Brown, and one of the most grounded and well-loved members of the extended Brown family. Maddie built her home alongside her husband Caleb Brush, and the couple had every reason to be excited about this new chapter. They designed it, they planned it, and they moved in with high hope. Then, within weeks of settling in, everything went sideways. Maddie Brownbrush shared the story of a flood inside the new home she built alongside her husband, Caleb Brush. This was not a minor inconvenience. The incident caused a mess within her kitchen, and the couple scrambled to clean up the unexpected disaster. Water spreading across the floors of a brand new home is the kind of thing that would shake anyone, but what made it worse was the timing. This was not a home they had lived in for years. This was their dream home. Newly built, newly occupied, and now suddenly waterlogged. After discovering the flood was caused by a faulty dishwasher plumbing line, Brush took to her Instagram story to explain how her family tackled the problem. A plumbing line failure in a new build is a home owner's nightmare, and Maddie did not hide from it. Instead, she opened up to her followers, walking them through exactly what happened and how they responded. She also shared how leaning on family helped them stay positive through the messy ordeal. On top of the dishwasher issue, the week was further complicated by problems with what Maddie described as crazy water filters, adding more stress to an already chaotic situation. Rather than spiral or stay silent, Maddie chose transparency. She documented the cleanup process, described the damage, and kept her audience informed in real time. That kind of openness is part of why her followers trust her. She does not perform a curated, perfect version of her life. She shows the flood and then shows what she did about it. On March 22, she shared a photo on Instagram that showed her family members gathered on her front porch. The image was simple, family members standing together outside her new home, but the meaning behind it was significant. Their support was invaluable during this difficult week. The people who showed up were not strangers or acquaintances. They were her siblings and her mother. Brush cited sisters Mykelti Brown Padron, her husband Tony Padron, her sister Savannah Brown, and brother Paydon Brown. She thanked them for helping her finish out the week with productivity and positivity. Also in the photo was Brush's mother, Janelle Brown, who has remained one of the most active and present figures in her children's lives following her separation from Cody Brown. Maddie's caption alongside the photo became the emotional centerpiece of the entire story. She wrote, "This is what I hoped for. This was my lemonade." That single line carried a great deal of weight. It acknowledged the difficulty of the week, the flood, the water filters, the scramble to repair and clean, while simultaneously reframing the outcome. The disaster brought her family to her front porch. And that, she said, was exactly what she had been hoping to build. She elaborated further, after a hellish week of flooding dishwasher and crazy water filters, today was a reminder of what I needed. It was a reminder of what we are hoping to build. Cheers to amazing siblings. The word build here carries a double meaning. She is literally building a home, but she is also building a life, a community, and a family culture rooted in showing up for one another. Fans reacted to Maddie putting a positive spin on a challenging experience. The comment section filled quickly with responses from followers who were moved by both the image and the message behind it. What a beautiful pic. "Family is where the heart is," shared one follower. Another wrote, "The end and a new beginning." Perfect. So happy to see you all together. These reactions reflected a genuine appreciation for what the photo represented. Not just a recovered kitchen, but a family choosing closeness over distance. However, one comment stood out above the rest, and it caught the attention of longtime Sister Wives viewers specifically. A third follower wrote, "Well, ain't this ironic? Robin, eat your heart out. There's the big porch with the rockers and the grandbabies. That's because it's where the love is." To anyone unfamiliar with the show's history, that comment might seem pointed, but for dedicated Sister Wives fans, it landed with immediate and precise context. The fan cited a statement Robin Brown made on a Sister Wives episode during season 18. In that episode, Robin Brown spoke openly about her vision for the family's future. She expressed her wishes for a family compound where she sat on rocking chairs on a porch with her sister wives wives, surrounded by grandchildren and the warmth of a shared plural family life. It was a vision she described with genuine emotion, a picture of togetherness that represented everything she believed the plural marriage could be. That dream, however, did not materialize the way Robin had envisioned. The plural marriage structure collapsed. The sister wives separated. The family compound never came to be, and the rocking chair porch remained a symbol of something desired but never achieved. What the fan pointed to in Maddie's photo was a contrast that many followers found striking. Maddie's porch moment, the siblings gathered, the mother present, the laughter and labor of a hard week coming to a close together happened naturally. It was not choreographed or planned around a shared lifestyle. It was the result of a water leak and a family that showed up anyway. The togetherness Robin described as a dream was something Maddie's siblings simply did on a random weekend in March 2026. The distinction the fan drew was between a connection that is constructed and one that is organic. Maddie did not need a compound or a shared religious structure to get her family on her porch. She needed a bad week and people who loved her enough to come over. This is the larger story that Maddie's post told beyond the dishwasher and the water damage. The Brown siblings, McKelty, Savannah, Paydon, and Maddie herself have maintained their relationships with one another through the dissolution of their parents' plural marriage. They have chosen to remain in each other's lives. That choice is visible in the photo. And Maddie's caption made clear that this kind of family closeness is precisely what she set out to build when she built her home. Her words, "This is what I hoped for," were not just about surviving a flood. They were a statement about what she values and what she has intentionally cultivated. The lemonade she referenced was not the absence of disaster, it was the presence of her family in the middle of one. Sister Wives is currently on hiatus, the series airs on TLC, and no premiere date for a new season has been announced. But the Brown family continues to generate conversation, not just through the show, but through the moments its members share publicly on social media. Maddie's post is one of those moments. A small, real story about a flood and a front porch that resonated with fans far beyond its immediate circumstance. What Maddie Brown Brush demonstrated this week was straightforward. When the plumbing fails and the kitchen floods and the week becomes, by her own description, hellish, family is the response. Not a production crew, not a camera, not a curated vision of what family is supposed to look like. Just siblings driving over, helping clean up, and standing together on a porch at the end of a hard week. That is the story. And for a lot of people watching, it was enough.